Hello, folks. I'm gonna babble till YouTube gets going, just to make sure we don't cut anything off. I apologize for last night. The weather knocked my power out for about 50, 55, 50, somewhere in there minutes. And yeah. And for those that haven't seen him in a while, this is Mr. Cliff Deering, my twin brother.
Got it. I'm his
You want
twin brother.
you want to tell people they can find you or your jewelry?
Right here. And you can also find it on Etsy, artoforion.jewelry.etsy.com without all them dots.
Yeah.
And right
On
here. Other than
Facebook,
that,
there's dots, but with
yeah.
Etsy, there's not. If you have a wrench clip, you can put those in the chat on the watch page, not in stream. Well, you can do
Uh,
it. No, you can't do it on
I
the
don't think
in
I
stream.
don't have enough streaming data in order to
Oh,
have two streams going.
that makes
Howdy,
sense.
Larry. Howdy, Herb, Pat, Lori, etc.
I knew how to pronounce her last name yesterday, but I forgot it.
Uh,
Sobieri, I believe.
Sub,
No, it's
I was
not. You
thinking
won't be able to guess it.
Sabiraj.
No, I thought that
Sabiraj.
yesterday. I think it's Sobiera. Sobier. Soberry. I don't
Sobir.
remember. Dag Blabbit.
Lori Soberi or
Ladies and
Soberi.
gentlemen, Mr. Trucker Man, you finally get to meet my brother. My brother finally gets to meet you.
Tim,
Yeah. How's it going,
What's
Cliff?
up, babe?
Charles?
what's up?
You sound tired,
Uh,
Mr. Tim.
yeah, it's been a long day. Had a load
Yeah.
of dead machine on the beam, and uh, it like to fought.
Good. Okay, so beer I, so beer I. That's how you pronounce her last name. Help me remember that. So beer
You
I.
need to change the spelling. I'm just a little joke
No,
there.
good Lord, what heck of a welcome, Cliff. You're brand
It
new
was
to
a
the
joke.
channel.
I just meant it makes it easier for us mentally challenged folk.
Tim, are you wearing that bracelet you showed me that you made?
Yes. Yeah, I got that there. I think it's half
It look,
Persian, 4-in-1.
I was gonna say it looks like half Persian.
Yeah,
Cliff, you
got
want to hold
that.
up the one you were working on?
Necklace,
Hello, Carmen Penalbert.
did necklace
Yeah,
too. And,
sure.
Let me go full screen
Going
with you,
for
Cliff.
little
oh
poor.
yeah,
I can't get nothing to focus. Full
It's
Persian,
focused.
4-in-1, and it's trying to go for a little more feminine colors.
Send them in. All right, Tim, do you want to tell people they can find you, sir?
it's still a work in progress, but Campaign Creations on Facebook, and one of these days I'll actually have a website up again. Uh,
Well, I know a
we had
guy.
it up under a different name, and then we found out that there was someone else that had an LLC 3 or 4 years ago with very close similar name, so we
I hate
decided to
that.
swap
Oh
it
well.
up.
And do we need to pay them a visit, by
Not
golly?
even get.
Cliff,
I'll have
Actually,
my
I like this
people
one better.
contact your people.
hello, Doug.
There we go.
Doug was here. He was just, I forgot because he had his camera off. Doug, where can people find you, sir?
Right here on your live.
What is it?
That's my
I'm
joke.
I'm surrounded by goobers over here.
Pole Barn Productions on YouTube and Instagram. And you can find Tim in a sleeper berth in any given parking lot in the continental USA.
Yep. Now, Doug, how do you spell pole?
Rest area.
How do you spell the pole in Pole Barn Productions?
You spell it wrong, so your wife gets mad at you. You spell it
POA. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you fellers being here. We may have another feller on his way. I don't know. You never know. But till to death, we already got 8 folks here, and
Yeah.
we are gonna. Oh, real quickly, sponsored by Harnell Media. Does websites. Very affordable. Very good communicator. And I'm not good at multitasking. I'm finding that out right this moment. It's right above your head, Cliff. Yeah. Good
It's on there.
communicator. long work hours, not just a 9 to 5er. Very affordable and an overall decent guy, by golly. And also, there is the ever popular wooden teddy bear, where if you want Flying Dutchman blades, you can get 15% off by reading them directions down there. I tell you what, I'm the only person you can get that through that I'm aware of. And Cliff's gonna probably act up the whole bloody live stream.
Why would you say that?
I've met you anyway.
Okay, exactly. Like you know me.
For real. Okay, let's all take a drink of our favorite beverage, and then we'll get going. Oh,
It ain't.
Herb's wait.
That's what I got handy. So
All right. Whatever.
Moonshine.
Hello.
I know what that is.
Hello, Doug, out in the chat. I oh,
no idea what you're talking about.
using a 22-inch Hegner, number 5 flat-ended spiral blades by Flying Dutchman, bought through the wooden teddy bear, and 2 stack cutting 2 pieces of 1/4-inch maple. What the heck did you do now?
I was pointing at the sponsor as you said it.
Hey, yeah,
I'm
we've been past that for
the
about.
deaf people. Yes, but you're talking about the blades. Oh, whatever. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. You got me on that one. Sorry. I do talk slightly more smack to my brother than the average panel member because he is my brother. It's called love.
Like being
Hey,
slightly pregnant.
hush.
I don't like your loving, buddy. Yes, sir.
I'll give it time, Charles. You'll be talking to me just as much smack. So
Yeah. Good Lord. Okay. All right. I'm going to start scrolling. We'll talk about whatever, as long as it's family friendly. If you're watching for the first time, please don't be shy. Everybody's welcome here. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, inquiries, or complaints, throw one out there, and one of my esteemed panel members or somebody in the chat will hopefully answer. By God, we'll find you the answer somehow, some way, except Cliff, because he don't know that. Sorry.
Hey, now. I know they're number 5 spiral. I may have my glasses off so I can see what's in front of me. And
I'm
not what's in
illiterate,
front
so
of me.
it's on you, Tim.
all right.
Tim just got promoted. Wasn't even ready for that.
Get caught up on
No pressure.
one side. Hi, chat. Hi, Larry. Hi, Pat. Hi, Herb. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Lori. Think I'm caught up now.
Yay.
All right.
I already went
Did
through that.
anybody think I was ignoring them?
That was sober eye. I don't remember now. And I can't read.
Severe eye.
Sabiri.
Just remember that. I mean, because I'll forget. But she told me
Just
yesterday, and I
remember-
forgot.
It's kind of funny. Actually, it's not funny. It's a way to remember it. Think of sober, but so beer. It's kind of ironical, but
Okay.
okay. It's sober, so beer in your eye.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. I'm trying to help.
I think she has a sense of humor. She wouldn't be here 2 days in a row.
My first name is Clifford. I have no room to make fun of anybody else.
My first name is Mortimer. I'm kidding.
Mine's Bernard or Poindexter and such.
Or Horace. Or, yeah.
Bartholomew.
Today's my
Well, that's
11-year
tremendous.
Today's my 11-year anniversary, as well as second anniversary of my dad's passing.
You know,
Happy anniversary and condolences all in one.
Thank you much for the marriage. I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you.
I hope your wife's not listening. No.
We plan
yeah,
on
my anniversary, I have to give my wife condolences. So.
we plan on doing anniversary stuff. Just probably wait till the weekend.
Is it going to be a live stream
Yeah.
too?
No.
For the record, I didn't mean that the way you took it, and I know you did.
Yeah. You might
This
just
is why nobody lets me go anywhere.
eating and thumb wrestling.
And he's got too many birds on him,
Yeah.
Tim. And drive me to drinking.
Oh yeah.
Tim's the only one that can relate.
Get, You get
Thank you,
machine
Larry.
cut or saw cut?
I think they're saw cut. They're from Chainmail Joe.
Okay. I don't think I've heard of that one. All my rings, I've always got them from the Ring Lord.
I knew that's what you were going to say. I just heard something about their ship time on their website, and that's why Amazon has made me impatient. Oh, that rings history.
Yeah. I need to make another order because I'm about out of stainless steel. I made these out of I think they were 16 gauge, 5/16 stainless steel rings. I got a bunch of aluminum left, but I need to make another order.
By the way,
I need to get
But-
3/16 in order to be able to do Dragon Scale, and it's driving me to drink. Go ahead, Charles. It's your show.
it's all good. I was just going to say, if anybody hasn't followed him on Facebook or Etsy, please do so. He wants to be famous.
I just
Hello,
want to be
JJ.
accepted.
Hello, JJ.
Follow me like a stalker, man. Makes me feel important.
I tried to. I commented a couple times on your post, sir.
Yeah, I appreciated it. Every time I see a new follower, I just like frolic.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling. I'm excited. Tomorrow when I get paid, I'm ordering that the pinless blade adapter for my scroll saw and ordering some spiral blades, and
Nice.
hopefully they'll be in for
Yeah, Cliff, he has an old scroll saw like Dad.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Not cool.
I
because he's
think it was
limited
mine
to
were made in
thin blade.
1986.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's probably older than my
That was a
dad.
good
but-
year.
Oh yeah.
Dad's came from the 70s, Charlie. He had that when we were in.
That's why I
North
said
Carolina.
his is probably newer than Dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
okay.
least that's what I meant to say. Lord knows what
Yeah.
I actually said.
Yeah, I got big plans for it too. If you haven't figured out by now, I don't know the meaning of starting from the beginning and taking it easy.
Neither
I'm
does
the
Doug.
No, I don't either.
I'm the type that I'll just dive into one of the most intricate pieces out there and sink or swim.
That's what.
Yeah,
That's why Charles.
that's kind of me.
Yeah.
That's why
Doug
I'm
did
wanting
that.
to do Dragon Scale so bad. Your voice reminds me of the guy
what
that
gauge do
sings
you
Convoy.
need, Cliff?
C.W. McCall.
18 gauge is what I've been using.
Okay, 'cause I got a bunch of 3/16 16 gauge that I haven't found a use for
Hey,
yet.
I could probably make it work. But, I mean,
I didn't know if the aspect ratio would work for what you're doing, since it's a thicker gauge.
well,
I think you
I have
use primarily
16.
16, don't you, Cliff?
no, I use primarily 18, but the 2
I knew
pounds
that.
you bought me a while back are 16 in there. Or, I wanna
Hello,
say they're
Donna. Get out of the
5/16.
corner.
I put my-
Hello,
You haven't
Donna
been that
Smith.
bad
She's
yet.
trying to sneak in, but we caught her. Trying to steal all the Dr. Pepper, ma'am. Cliff,
Yeah.
JJE is saying hi to you.
Howdy. How the heck are you? The 16 gauge ones I have are 5/16 to AR of 5. The new ones are 5.5, I think. But they're not as thicker.
Yeah. Yeah, the 5/16 16 gauge, those work really well for that half version 4-in-1.
But yeah, I've been obsessed with Dragon Scale, and that's only $390 later.
It don't take much.
Then he gets all stressed because he wants to try another way, but he doesn't have the right size rings and can't afford the right
Well,
size ring.
I think after the Dragon Scale, I'll just go between the 3 I got and try other weaves with the rings I do have. But Dragon Scale, I need to get more of a male audience too, and Dragon Scale is the most likely one to do that. And probably have
Well,
versions. and-
These days, that's a
Chunky
gamble,
business.
you know. You just
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, I know millennials are okay with the thinner ones, but I'm think I'm going to be trying at least on earrings or a bracelet or something with Celtic helm.
Look, Doug, I'm cutting counterclockwise.
Oh, Charlie, I made an anklet for my wife last night, and other than opening the rings and stuff, it took a whopping 25 minutes.
Cool.
And they're only $390.
Excuse me?
I had an
Don't
anklet
tell me
from my
something.
wife too. And I think they call them transfer cuffs though.
Or ankle. I thought it was ankle monitor.
It sucks because I can't tell any of y'all to go to your room because all three of y'all are in your rooms right now. Dag
Yeah,
blab.
I'm in my room.
Uh,
I think ankle monitor is a better word.
Tim's in his
Something came to
current
this
room.
castle with my wife.
Oh.
mhm.
You said your preferred truck is a Peterbilt?
Yes, I used to be a
It's kinda-
Kenworth W9, but then I got and now I'm kind of torn between the two.
Man, you sound exactly like that convoy guy. Charlie said his name. I can't ever freaking think of
C.W.
it.
McCall. I don't think he sounds like. Of course, I haven't heard him talk a lot.
It's ironical that you've. He talks in the song Convoy. Anyway,
Well, yeah.
it's ironical that you're a truck driver and sound like Convoy.
hmm
Did you say C.W. McCall, Charbo?
Yes, yes, CW McCall.
You is Tim the one you said, Charlie, that said he sounds like a cross between Sling Blade and somebody?
And Boomhauer. I don't hear the Boomhauer, but
I'm always doing Sling Blade too.
living long-haired friend of Jesus and a long and I messed that up.
Yes, you did.
I butchered that one all to heck.
Mustard and biscuit. You just a boy, you aren't talk like that.
We may do impressions here, but we're not always good at them.
It ain't got no gas in it. Stupid.
You trying to be Wolfman Jack?
No, Sling Blade.
Sling Blade, dork fish.
Sound like Wolfman Jack.
Wow.
Ooh.
Werewolves and monsters.
Oh.
Yes.
What do you want?
I want to find the stupid pilot hole is what I want.
I heard move your pilot hole again.
Sure. I may not have hogged that one out good enough or at all, so we'll blame it on that. We got 11 people watching. Y'all don't hold back if you got any comments or questions. Unless it's
The eighth
not
person is my favorite. Sorry.
Hey Cliff, have you found maileartisans.org yet?
When I'm doing searches for things, I'll trip across it.
Did you say the artisan pirate? Ain't that your favorite person, Charles?
No,
Yeah, I
he's
guess
a
that
fella
is,
maker. There's no, yeah.
So lost right now.
that you gotta check that website out. Even a little more, Cliff. They have a huge library of weaves. You can actually search by AR. You know what rings you got available. You can search by AR and find all the weaves that AR works with.
Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to do that. What rings can you make with this? I mean,
Y'all
what?
should be-
Yep.
Y'all should be friends on
We got
Facebook and stuff.
hundreds.
We totally
Thank you.
are.
I think we
Huh.
are. Yeah, actually, we are. Yeah.
There's chainmail basket, but it's so involved in 1997 design, but it's too hard to follow. Hey Charlie, you got your woodworking on jewelry talk.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'll still be able to hear
Yeah,
y'all.
I just
I just won't be able to see me. I'll be in that glowing part over here. If I could get the mirroring right here.
By the way, Tim, if he interrupts you a lot, it's because he has a slight delay.
That Aladdin web.
Say hi to Nancy.
Sounds good.
Hi,
Hi,
Hello,
Nancy.
Nancy. I may have one too. I don't know. I'm running off phone internet, so
It happens.
Yeah, we have to pipe in sunlight. $200-something a month, and I still go through all the data too soon because of these here live streams.
You're welcome.
yeah.
Thank you.
So I paid. I have a hotspot that I get 150 gigs a month the usage off from on high speed, and then I got 30 gigs off my phone, so I've got a total of 180 that I can put up in a month.
You're roboting a little bit, Tim, but I think we made out most of what you said.
Hotspotting 30 gigs
Yeah.
or something.
Phone.
But yeah, there's gigs and rings. I heard that.
Charles didn't have the internet last night either. God.
Yeah. I think I don't remember if I was in the middle of a sentence or not, and I look up. Well, no, I didn't look up. The lights went out, and I was looking all over for my phone to have a flashlight.
Well, my data could run out during this show.
It the power went out in my shop only, so I don't know why that happened.
It's somebody pranking you, man.
Yeah, his wife
Dang
did that
dog.
going, click.
Yeah.
That's fun. Carmen. Isn't Carmen already here? Yes, Carmen was already here.
Yep.
I have got to get out in my shop and do something.
Me too.
You're in your shop doing something. I keep.
I'm in
looking
my
at-
bathroom. I'm kidding.
I keep looking at my shop and going back in the house.
Sorry, Skater ran off with one of Mama's yard tools and chewed the heck out of it. I haven't been here for about a minute or two, so if I missed anything, I'm so sorry.
You know, Charles ain't broke nothing yet.
Thanks, Doug.
Drink.
Boy, you talk about timing, man.
Hey,
That-
Doug, I
that,
just wanted to say you're one of my best friends now.
That was ironic as crap. Wow.
If you have powers like that, I'd like to shake your hand, man. You're my best good friend.
That means he's scared of you now.
Is that what it is?
Hello,
That's
Ken.
just coinky dink, you know.
Yeah, that's spooky.
That was awesome.
That was awesome for y'all. But that's a Hegner, so that's how quickly you can reload. Go ahead.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
No, that would have been funny if I was working on a bracelet and one of my rings flew across the room at the same time yours broke. That's easier to do with smaller rings.
Every now and then it startles the crap out of me when a blade breaks.
Every now and then I fall apart.
It did last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy monkey.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, you see,
What's that black on top of your arm there, Charles?
Huh?
Behind your adjustment or your tensioner, what's the black thing?
Oh, that was the old.
Air assist.
Yeah, that used to go through there to blow, but it blew it towards the user, so they have an aftermarket thingy. Thank you for asking.
You seem to attract people with special powers, there, Charles.
You want to say that in English? You broke up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Is that any better?
So far,
For now.
what were you
Good.
saying?
So you seem to attract people that have special powers. I seem to recall alive not too long ago where someone called out where your missing AC remote was that you were sitting on, and you never put it in your chair.
Yeah, and it really was in my chair. And Cliff, you
I thought you were going
airwormed.
to say,
We lost
Uh-oh.
him. Cliff, you airworm Nancy. She's in the
What did I do?
chat singing every now and then. I fall apart.
oh, it's earwig, but
Well, earworm too.
I
Earwig.
thought he was going to say your show attracts people with special needs, and I was going to say I improve of that.
All right, somebody hit the wrong button.
You
Welcome
think
back,
you
Tim.
hit the wrong button?
Yeah, thank you. Street guard came up and said something went wrong. Try again.
Oopsie.
Hey, Tim, I thought you were going to say his show attracts people with special needs.
I don't have any.
It attracted me, so
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with anybody with special needs.
He invites me for community service. It's like having to take your little brother on a date, even though we're the same age.
As
Jump
you,
in with both feet, keep on
hello,
going.
Ken.
Hello, Ken McCrory. He's one
Hello,
of two
Ken.
people that bought a
Larry, Ken.
T-shirt from woodenvisions.com. Just saying.
That's crazy.
I know. I got full iron ones too. Just saying.
I have
All
the
right.
bracelet. I can get you a sticker of something somewhere, I guess. I'm just trying to get return labels so I can quit using a Sharpie to write addresses and stuff.
Now the stickers have come off the banana peels.
You don't print. You're not shipping them. I usually just print the label and tape it to the box.
Say that again, Doug?
I usually just print the label and tape it to the box.
I thought they needed to scan stuff and that tape would block it.
Heck, blabbit.
He fell out again.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
don't
find
know.
a hole, and Tim fell out.
Yeah, I think I didn't hog it out or something. Yep. No, I did. What the heck?
Hecky darn.
Golly. Y'all bear with me,
I didn't
folks.
open
It's
it
around
up.
here somewhere.
It's been a minute. That's all.
All right, Tim. You're letting the flies in.
Did Tim come back yet?
Yeah.
Finally.
Hello, Tim.
Hello.
Or we just
Yeah,
keep
I don't know if it's
pushing a button?
I don't know if it's my end or StreamYard, because at first the three on the right flickered off and twirled, and then Charles' video twirled, and then it said something went wrong. So
Yeah, that's
Maybe you're
usually a sign your internet
just
is
disappeared, that's
lagging
all.
or something.
Maybe your hotspot ain't so hot.
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Nancy says,
maybe I'll switch over to my phone.
There you go, Russ.
oh, good. Nancy says, I use Pirate Ship and print the labels and tape it to the package.
I've got ShipStation trial going, but I use a padded envelope. But I had to make a shipment to Canada for one of Charlie's viewers, Connie.
Leave them.
It took 2 weeks to get there. Let me grab one of my envelopes and show you what I don't have one of
That's
them.
normal. 10
That's
days
fine.
anyways before it get there.
It was quite a while. I didn't open enough dang rings, man.
Doug, you remember? Well, I think it was you I was talking about wanting to wait till last to do the tires, and I'm about to be there. Dang it.
What the heck?
I said I'd have done them first.
Yeah. Pirate ship is free to use, Cliff.
Oh, cool.
But you have to have a printer to print the labels.
I
Just
had the
saying.
printer.
Oh.
I don't have any
Nice.
tape.
I bet you can come up with some.
Save my pennies.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason Riccolo.
Hello, Newman. I mean, Jason. It sucks having to take your glasses off or something, put them back on, brother. So,
All the
Gary
time.
does that all the time. Like, he takes them off to look at stuff right here, and I'm like, I can't see nothing right there without my glasses on.
well, I have to put them, take them off to work right here, and then put them on to see over here. A little sticky.
I didn't know I needed glasses till the the DOT office says that. You can't read that.
My vision's so bad I need X-ray glasses.
I'm scared someday I'm going to look up at the sun and it's going to burn holes through my skull.
You have to go get a physical every 2 years to do what Tim's doing. And they wouldn't give me my lessons because I couldn't read the damn board.
I know it starts with an A.
Say, can you just point me in the right direction? I'll guess from there.
Same thing
Yep.
with hearing tests. They used to do the different tones in your ear. They said you raised your hand like 3 times when there was no sound. It's like, I thought I heard something. I didn't want to fail.
Those were the voices.
Right.
What?
Raise it now. You know you wanna. My God, y'all might get to witness me finishing
Yeah.
Well, we just get to witness the top of your hat.
it. Well, of course I'll hold it up, take over the show and show it off and such.
I think I started on a waterfall one that Charles had.
Sorry.
Did you
Yeah,
put
it
that
was,
one back in your store yet?
I don't remember.
We're sorry, that one is out of stock. We're sorry, this one is on back order.
Excuse me.
And I think the next one I did was the boat
Jeep?
with the bass
Or-
in it, the largemouth bass.
Oh, yeah. The big one.
Mhm.
Or big
I
one
did
on the
that one
line.
Every
or
time I
something.
hear- Every time I hear largemouth bass, I think of that singing fish.
Yeah.
The one that you used to buy to put on your wall.
Yeah. Way back in the 80s.
What the heck was this? What the heck was? Never mind. It'll just get on
Billy
my nerves.
Billy Bass, I got one in the basement, I think. My daughter got it for me for Christmas or something.
Appreciate the viewers taking the time to be here. If you got any questions or comments, send them on out there.
Not a whole lot of anything going on. They all said hi to each other, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, since
Aren't
since
the
I'm the new guy, all the chat and ones on the panel, y'all feel free to make fun of me there. I don't bite more than twice, so
We're friendly
Unless
folks around here.
requested.
exactly, unless requested.
You reminded me of Butthead for a second. Hey, baby. No, it's because you went. I wouldn't make fun of you. I say that with all the love in the world. We're gonna something.
Plus has to censor himself as he goes. He can say that, Cliff.
Yeah.
Hello,
Okay,
Chris.
we're gonna score. Hello, Newman. I mean, Chris.
Hello, Chris Nealon. That's Mr. Pizza Man.
I met him.
Yep. In San Antonio. No, it wasn't San Antonio. It was Waco. Where did I get San Antonio
They don't never send me pizza or Dr. Peppers because I live out in the sticks. There ain't no such thing as DoorDash here.
from?
Now I got "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls" stuck in my head.
Why?
Because somebody said don't. Heck, I don't know.
Say
Yeah,
hell.
but
I get offended by that.
I got Elton John and
Darn.
KPD now that you said that.
Well, Elton John, I'd love "Candle in the Wind." I'm not even.
Yeah, but you said don't go this, and "Breaking My Heart" came to mind, and now that's what I'm.
No, it was "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls."
I love
Yeah,
Don't Go
Elton John and
Chasing.
KPD.
Hello, Art.
Art.
I love
Hello.
Don't Go Chasing
Well,
Waterfalls.
I mean,
I think it's just called Waterfalls by TLC.
you could have it. It is. It totally is. You know what my wife's getting tired of me doing?
Breathing.
God, left it. You're taking up
Nancy's-
my air.
Nancy says, I used to have a CDL. I drove school buses for a couple of years. I couldn't deal with the kids. No offense to people with kids,
I don't have the patience
more,
for children to save.
especially these days.
Yeah, more power to you there, Nancy. Machines don't talk back. So
See, if I was a parent and somebody bullied my kid, I don't care if they're 4. I'm gonna go up there and mess them up.
Yeah, I've had to apologize to more than one kid and their parents because of going off on a kid. Not physically, but they bullied my stepdaughter at the time, and I was bullied. I don't tolerate that crap.
You ain't,
mhm.
you ain't finna do that.
I'm
Oh,
back at our yard in Cartersville, Georgia tonight. There, Art.
You're in Georgia. Where is you from?
Sorry, I'll let him answer. He's here.
I'm,
For now.
I'm from my mother, but
Holy monkey.
My mom always denied that.
no, I kind of lived a little all over the place. I was born in Ohio, lived there about 2 weeks. My parents moved back to Pennsylvania. I was there till I was 6 or 7. Then we moved to the back hills of Northeast Tennessee. Finished the rest of my growing up there. Turned 18, decided I need to get away from the house, so I moved out to Sherman, Denison, Texas area. Lived there for a few years. Then when I was in the Navy, I was stationed in Connecticut and Washington State. Got out of the Navy, followed a female back to Pennsylvania. About 3 months. About 3 months
Did
later,
you know about that?
caught her. Yeah, got her running around with somebody else. So then I ended up. After that, I got married to someone else and had 3 kids, and then that didn't work. And I moved up to Manitoba, Canada. And for the last 8 years, I've been in Georgia.
Googly moogly. We
Although
moved
I
around a lot.
My mama told me she got me at a return bin for Amazon, and she couldn't return me.
That means I was in the dumpster because I was the second one.
Yeah, but Amazon wasn't around when you was born, so.
Yeah, Nancy says easier to answer where you've not been. Where have you not?
Please stop bringing what. Let's see, I was born in Okinawa, and the earliest memories I had was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Then we went to Berlin, Germany for 3 years while the wall was still up. Then Fort Hood, Copper Cove area, Harker Heights, then Austin, and then I've been all over Texas, and now I'm in Hamilton, where old people come to play.
I definitely agree, Nancy. The way kids are today, I know for a fact that I'd be fired probably before my first run was out.
Yeah, I'd probably not even be done dropping them off.
You'd all been duct taped to the ceiling.
The kids these days barely. Now, not all of them, but most of them have no sense of respect.
And
And they get offended at the drop of a hat. Of course, there's a lot of snowflake adults too.
Yeah. Here's
Yep.
the color, but
Sure was, Chris. Good old Rotten Groton. As which I'm sure you figured out by that. I was on the submarines in the Navy, so. They're,
Newport, isn't it Newport News?
Newport News, Virginia.
Virginia.
There's a sub base there, but
That's where my dad was.
okay. Yeah, I was on what they called the boomer subs, ballistic missile. There were only two sub bases for that out in at Bangor, Washington, and Kings Bay, Georgia. The fast attacks, they had a bunch of other sub bases around, but
That's what he was
fast, yeah, the fast attacks, they're the ones that get to go see all the cool ports of different countries and everything else. The ones I were on, we went out, did our thing, came right back. We didn't get to go see nowhere.
He said during Vietnam they were underneath the Siberian ice cap playing tag with Russians.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
don't go chasing submarines. Funny in my head, I should have kept it there.
Well, if you're looking for songs to get stuck in your head, at least you're not living in a yellow submarine.
This is true.
See what he did there?
That's because they kicked me out for trying to open the door or the screen door. Yeah.
Nancy says elementary was not bad. The high schoolers had their headphones on, but the middle
Come on,
schoolers
Charles,
I had
get
to
it
take them back to school a few times. Who? Huh?
Get it in there already.
You know what?
You noticed? Somebody scrambled up all my dang pilot holes.
That's rather rude.
I know.
Blame it on the new guys. It's always the new guy's fault.
Dang it, Tim.
Don't attack. It sounded like Home Improvement. Was it okay, Tim, or what was it he used to say? Okay,
That's
Tim.
negative, Tim, or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so, Tim. That's what it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
love it
loved
when
it.
he was talking to Wilson at the fence
And Rosie's.
Hate mess up what Wilson told him. I remember the funniest one is when men have natural iron deposits or something in their nose, and that's why they can tell directions good. And he came back and told his wife, "I know where we're going because I got iron boogers."
I like Tim Allen.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Okay, now he has to die. Charlie had. About to mess Charlie up because he had a song stuck in his head the other day, and it was driving me nuts. It was Royal. I don't know who sings it.
That didn't work.
Yeah, Chris, I got in a little bit of trouble at Rosie's a couple times there. My dad was stationed in Virginia. We lived close to Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I lived there till 18.
I don't know where I grew up because I haven't yet. Just gotten older.
Oh, yeah. Everybody says, why don't you act your age? And it's like, I don't know how. I've never been this age before.
And I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor, man.
Oh.
I think I'm ready for another blade to break. I need a drink.
For anybody that doesn't know, we lost Jerry Springer today.
Yeah,
Jerry. He had, I think, pancreatic or one of those pea organs. Not, never mind.
Walked right in. You
Well,
walked right
dang
into
it.
that one, bro. I ain't even do it.
79 years old.
Yeah.
Yes. And they said it was peaceful like.
Well, yeah, they said a brief sickness. I'm about to yawn.
He died peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like his passengers.
Yeah.
It's
contagious. Yeah. Larry says, my dad was stationed in Virginia. We lived close to Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I don't know. I almost said New York. We lived there till I was 8. Oh, you read all these, didn't you?
I read the first one. I didn't read the second one or second two yet.
Okay,
I didn't
because I
read
thought
any
you
of
were
them.
talking about
I'm
yourself.
not
That's
gonna.
why I didn't know you would read and comment. Anyway,
Yeah.
I had lung surgery at Portsmouth, Virginia Military Hospital. I was 23 when that happened. I have no idea how old Larry is. I've slept since then, too.
They said I was 13.
I don't even remember being 13. I'm sure I was.
What?
Ah!
Larry
I don't
claims
even remember.
how old is it?
I don't remember being 53. That's because it ain't happened yet.
I remember it.
June 12th,
Like it
people.
was 2 years
Don't
ago.
forget to.
Oh, hell, he's younger than I am. Damn it.
I still think I'm the youngest one. Or I'm still think I'm the baby around here. Even
Oh.
Shay's a few months older than me.
Tim, you want your Benji?
Of course.
We don't know how old Chris is. How old are you, Chris?
How old are you, Tim?
40. I'll be 41 in October.
Damn.
Our little boy's
Your
growing
parents
up.
let you out of the house.
Yeah. Finally got out of the house on my own.
Don't look a day over 63. Little joke, little joke. I can't actually even see you
Four and a
right now.
half.
Well, I can always say I look like a 90-year-old because I'm pretty sure they use their eyes just the same as I do. So
Everybody. Wow. Everybody's giving their ages, and a lot of them are. I had no idea. Okay, where are we at?
Herb, you liar.
Nancy. Oh, Herb probably said 39. Nancy says 54 in
Yeah.
July. Donna said 51 this year. It's because one of his favorite British actors says that. Donna's 51 this year. 64 and a half is Chris Nealon. Carmen Penelvert says I'll be 56 in September. Y'all are just little old
50s
spring chickens.
it.
JJE
Thank you,
says
Mike.
just
Probably
turned
some of them
59.
There's a lot of 50s
Huh?
in here.
Yeah. What? Sorry.
All right, hang on.
You know what? What you had said?
There you go.
Chris,
You did what
Chris
you had
Nealon.
said.
Chris Nealon says I have all original, mostly functioning parts.
I have mostly removed parts. Oh.
I have mostly useless parts, but
I so wanted to say something and I couldn't.
Let's all take a drink just for the heck of it. All right.
That
Well,
works
all
for
right,
me.
I'm not doing nothing.
Herb says he's 61.
What? Oh God.
So Herb wins. He's the grandpappy. So y'all speak up when you talk to him.
Chris said he was 64 and a half.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, sorry about that.
We're over here.
Chris is grandpappy.
We'll be 53 in June.
Yep.
Please send donations to.
Charles Barron. You left that open close. Sorry.
Whoops.
How challenging of patterns are you up for, Charles?
I'm not
He
sure.
wants to do a fingerprint actual size.
I guess the answer to that question is how much money you need.
That would probably.
I mean, do you have a specific one in mind? I'm not sure what you're getting at.
I just had a evil thought about pattern. Basically,
friendly?
make like, yes, yeah, it's all family friendly.
Okay.
just the just the complexity of it.
I've been known for complex. That's most of
Well-
what I do, but it's my favorite kind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Here's our amateur.
Well, like basically like a 3 foot by 3 foot square cathedral. It's going to have a clock in the top, but through all the walls and pieces that go around have like landscape and sceneries and stuff like that on it. Kind of like a
You
mix
asked-
between.
Are you
You
asking me to
just-
design it, or are you saying you've seen one?
No, I just thinking of it in the head. It kind of like a mix between the patterns you do now, that are, from what I can tell, are pretty much flat patterns like what you're doing.
Yeah, and then
And
3
a
dimensional.
larger version of a 3-dimensional like John and art we're working on.
Yeah, if I knew how they went. Yeah, the Chimes of Normandy is a purchase pattern. Jones got his
Yeah.
from Volker Arnold.
Mhm.
No, I don't know how they construct well enough to design one that way, but yeah.
Yeah, I know the actual design part you could do is figuring out what size to make all the pieces and how to interlock them together. That would get
Yeah.
me, I think.
Yeah, that's my brain gets confused easily.
We should hear my eyes. Okay, hear my eyes glaze over when y'all get to talking about too much wood stuff. Act like this is a woodworking show or something. Welcome to Jewelry Talk with Cliff and people.
Yeah,
Cliff and
I'm
people.
I'm probably gonna be the bane of y'all's existence. Sometimes I'll be on here scrolling. Sometimes I'll be on here working on electronics. Sometimes I'll be banging on the anvil blacksmith.
Well, Doug does turning and resin stuff, and Jerry does a little bit of everything.
Okay,
I do
Art said no
jewelry.
tabs on his clock. And if Nancy's still listening, I also, it's been a while since I've done it, but I also enjoy working with seed beads. Odd count peyote is my favorite pattern with seed beads.
What the heck are seed beads?
Do you know
Uh,
English, please?
Little tiny beads that are about the size of a head of a pin, that you have to
that's
string
fun.
together one at a time and weave them into a pattern.
See, I have
they're-
enough trouble with ones this big. So I had to.
Yeah, they're not much bigger than the diameter of your the holes that you make for your blade there. Like
Wiggly wiggly.
some of them, like a regular sewing
drew
needle,
a
just
big
barely
hole.
fits through them.
Arthur says no tabs on my clock. Yeah, it depends on who designed it, but yeah, there's some serious. If y'all want really, really, really detailed patterns, remember the website Fine Scroll Saw, FINE. It's a foreign dude, but holy monkey, that's some serious detailed stuff out there. I do
request permission to
detailed
do a
portrait.
big reveal. Ow.
Just a moment.
Yeah. Nancy says I used to make seed bead earrings. I don't think my eyes can handle it unless I use a magnifier. I understand that. I always use 11-aught seed beads. Oh, that's beautiful.
I
Cliff?
really hate the friggin' lack of focus.
He said focus.
Yeah.
I was just about. It's full Persian turquoise and sliver.
That's
Well,
plum purdy, sir.
He implied
Yes, it
focus.
is.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, something like that.
Welcome back, Chris. Hope,
Nancy says pretty clip.
Yeah.
That's
Chris
thank
was-
you. It's just under 8 inches.
Alrighty then.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke to celebrate. Oh.
Robin,
Hello,
Hello,
Robin.
Robin.
did you bring Jerry with you, Robin? How about Liz? No.
Doug always looks so excited to be here. I'm just kidding.
I look pretty much just about the same as everybody else. But from my
Yeah.
I hate
5
the
years
way my
ago, it would have
webcam
been
will not focus.
4 years ago. Yeah. I had, 4 years ago at this point in time, I hadn't tried to expire yet.
You are hearing the magical voices of Cliff Deering, Charles Deering, Doug Moore, and Tim Nudd. What not nationality, I can't think of the word. Your last name, Tim. What? Where
Uh,
did it?
most from my dad's side, most of my ancestors are Dutch, Belgium, and England. And,
Right,
no,
right.
Dutch. And then on my mother's side is from England, Scotland, and a little bit of Cherokee Native American.
My last name's German. My mom has Native American her. I can't remember what tribe though.
Hey Tim, I think you would be a good DJ with that voice. I'm not saying you turned me on or nothing. I'm sorry.
Out of the blue.
No, I just
Use
I-
this information.
I just mean it's a deep, rich voice work good on the radio.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
You so cute. You so cute, though.
Cliff.
What I did.
You never know what secret you're going to end up in, Cliff. Be careful.
I think some of y'all are getting excited that I was on the submarines.
Nancy says I got a cool
You
box of
probably
goodies
can't tell you
from.
what subsafe is, though.
Let the record show was not clipped and interrupted anybody.
I don't even remember who interrupted me. I hear voices.
Nancy said, got a cool box of goodies from Woodpecker Crafts today. So many crafty ideas running around in my head. I need more hours in the day. I agree with that.
Same. When I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't sleep because of so many ideas. And
Mm-hmm.
and Donna said, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Earn your paycheck. Go ahead. Earn your paycheck.
Mom's side, Scottish, German, Irish. Dad's side, Scottish, English, and Irish.
I think we're mostly German. Oh. I think our name came from Von During and they
Yeah.
Americanized
Let's
it.
just face it. World much.
Hello, Liz.
Yeah, hello, Liz.
Hello, Liz. Hello, Newman.
Hello, John Boy.
Hello, Big Bird. Ebert.
Bear with me. I'm just stretching my back a little bit. We have 15 people watching. Appreciate you all taking the time out. Hope you consider a thumb up, subscribe, click on the bell, click on the word all, and share, and just frolic and stuff.
And follow us on Heart of Orion Jewelry.
Thanks, Cliff.
Never mind.
No, you can talk about it, but don't say us because that confuses everybody. You can talk about it because I have to go. I have to go see some chickens real quick. So y'all feel free
See
to.
some chickens about a horse.
Yeah, something like
I'm
that.
out of stuff. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm 50% German, 50% Scottish, and 50% bad at math. All right, I'll be right back. Come on, that was
They
funny.
just
That was a good one.
Like yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
like your mama. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Like to put a part in my hair, huh? Don't you hate it when you think you're good at an impression and everybody tells you you're not? And no, that wasn't one of them. My dog's just getting hungry. Sorry about the wind noise, folks.
Nah, no good.
Well, Charlie leaves, everything goes straight to heck.
What the heck?
I thought that was just because I showed up. That's why I did that. But so, how long you been chain mailing there, Cliff?
April 14th was 1 month.
Hey, you're doing very well.
Well, thank you. Y'all stop it. What happens when everybody gets hungry?
Yeah. And then
But I gotta advertise. Charles Deering heartily, what's the word I'm looking for? When you falling for, oh crap, endorses Heart of Orion Jewelry on Facebook and Etsy. And some other people. Brought to you by the number 8 and the letter B. And Wooden Teddy Bear and Harnell Media and such. I'm just trying to keep it from being dead air, and it's
since Cliff's not here to do it, those are right up top there, 2 people above me.
yeah. Yeah, I'm the chair that's talking.
You know, there's not unscramble. Why did you scramble Robin's name anyways?
It's
I mean, they left. I mean, it's not our gig. We're supposed to read the chat. The chat has stopped.
So has the show. We're waiting for that back tire to spin right there.
I was seeing if he missed any pilot holes, but he didn't.
I hate it when he's flawless. He's coming back.
Blah, blah, blah,
And then
blah,
Jesus
blah.
said,
yeah. Shh, he's coming back. Stop talking about him.
watch what I say when he gets
Oh
on.
no! You got to talk about him as a third person, and he gets mad because you're talking behind his back.
Sorry, folks, I'm not supposed to cuss.
I have no idea what I walked into. Yes,
You didn't. Well, just trying to make you paranoid.
for reals.
But it turns out you hardly endorse Heart of Orion Jewelry on Facebook and Etsy.
I hardly ever.
No, you heartily. You hardly ever endorse me.
I don't know that my endorsement's worth a whole lot to folks.
That made me remember when we got in trouble in the Army in basic training. One of our drill sergeants, he had us repeat over and over again, "I can and will follow instructions." And we started saying, "I can't even follow instructions," and he didn't notice.
That's
He was
funny right there.
he was like a robot. He talked like this. A really strong black man.
All right, y'all bear with me. I gotta stretch a little bit.
Oh, Charles,
That's what
everybody's
you were
falling
doing with the
asleep.
chicken.
What was that, Doug?
Everybody's falling asleep, Charles.
I have that effect on people.
I went out and put all the chickens away there, Cliff, before the show started.
Okay. Then why are they yellow?
Love getting free supplies, but now I have to find a space for all of them. Rearranging a little again. I'm
Yeah.
constantly rearranging.
Trying to figure out whether or not I was going to hit the inside throat of the saw is why I was turning the piece around. Because I'm about to cut that there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hello, Jerry. Polly Wants a Crafter is Jerry Brown.
Hello, Jerry Newman.
Jerry.
Whew, my back is kicking my hind parts, and that in itself is
Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
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 All the time.
The lawnmower beat me up today. Sorry.
That
Mine
was his
needed
chair.
to.
That was a chair, in case y'all were wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He so could have gotten away with it.
We know what he did with the chickens.
So
They
let's
close
not.
the doors so the critters can't get in there and get them.
Hello, Steve Nealon, Arnell Media.
Hello, Newman.
Hello, Steve.
Don't be jealous. I've got little gold mines out there right now. Egg-laying machines.
There
Arnell Media.
What are you doing?
you go.
Teddy bear.
Cliff's back.
I totally never laugh.
Steve. Hi, Steve. Oh, he faked me out. I thought he was going to go back and go counterclockwise.
I am.
Staying in the line straight.
Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise now. I'm just going slow so I don't knock the veneer off, hopefully.
That's what they make glue for, right?
Charles number 2. Is that,
Yeah,
what,
you
is
can-
that what you're referring to, Cliff?
If you can find the
Who?
veneer that popped off. I'm so
Yeah.
confused. Oh,
I think Jerry's referring to you as Charles number 2.
Oh, hello,
Hey,
Jerry.
Steve Combs calls him Chuck's brother. Or twin brother.
Twin brother, yeah.
I haven't seen Steve in a long time.
I haven't
Last
either.
I heard,
just
he's
looked at
taking a
it.
break.
I haven't seen him since they ended the hangout.
I think he was in one of John, not on the panel, I don't think, but he was in the chat of one of
no,
John's
he was-
daily.
He was in Robin's StreamYard one night with us. I think.
Well, I know my size is a little bit bigger than an 8.
My signature will be right here, if anybody cares.
Yeah. I was wondering where he was going to work it in.
Some projects
Where at,
are small,
Charles?
I don't right here on the tire. Some projects I don't want to put my signature in because, you know, it doesn't fit in well without, I don't know.
You know we're talking about Steve C, right, Jerry?
Yeah, I've seen him in chat fairly recently, but not actually on video anywhere. Jerry says, I can sleep now. I was so worried about where that signature was going. He says, yeah, white-haired guy, biker dude, yep.
Man, that just flew out of there.
Yep. That killed 10 ordinary men. I'm far from ordinary, but I'm proud of that. Now I'm gonna what the fine tune the
What am I
shape of that.
doing?
I can't think of the words. I'm gonna fine tune.
You're going to finesse it.
Yeah.
Nice topper, Charles. Wherever did you get it?
Why I made it.
No, you did in your 3D printer, did you? Lied.
Yeah, I want that to be the uniform width or whatever thickness, something.
Uh-uh.
Since I'm fairly new to scrolling, still learning the terminology, what is the, other than making two pieces at once, what is
Stack
the
cutting.
purpose for stacking?
To make more than one.
Okay. I didn't know if there was
He
some
said
other,
than that.
I didn't know if there was
Oh.
some other,
Well, it can save.
other purpose.
It can save the veneer on one of them.
Well, yeah, if you have crappy wood, sometimes the bottom one survives. But
Yeah.
another reason for stack cutting is like if you want to scroll paper, you sandwich it between two pieces of wood, or some people will put a record between two pieces of wood. And
Yeah.
now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of all the correct answers. So
Hey, Charlie, point to your piece, and I'm going to direct your finger around because I can see an abstract face on it. Okay, up and to your right.
Over
Up
here?
to the right. No,
No, up.
is it cut out already?
around the engine, yes. Around the engine.
Yeah, up.
Or that's the dude's foot, his shin area, calf area.
Yeah,
It looks like an eye and a
Oh,
mouth and a nose.
okay.
Right
yeah. Look
There's
kind
an
of like
eye
a
and a nose and it's like a
there.
tiki
yeah.
torch. Not a tiki torch.
Like-
Freaking totem pole.
Mike Rushmore.
Or Picasso type art. Or he's melting over here. That's what it is.
Yeah, the elephant man.
Looks kind of evil. I'm not an animal. Anyway, okay.
I apologize for any elephant men listening.
Or women. I'm gonna-
Sorry. And those that aren't real sure.
In 2023, you can't assume identities and genders.
True.
I'm gonna.
This one goes all out to the non-binaries out there. We feel your pain.
Cliff, go to your room.
Okay, I'm here. Which room?
Any room.
Okay. Got the den here, the living room there, the kitchen there, the bedroom there, the great room there. It's not that great.
He lives in my
That one's
dad's
over there.
old shop. It's one rectangular space.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's bigger than my house during the week. I like my little tiny house. Everything is within arm's
We got-
reach.
4 dogs running around in here, and 2 that visit, and 3 cats that visit. Well, never mind. I'm just
When I was tracing this onto the wood, I thought for sure, because I do so much detail, that I had left something out here, but I looked at the thing and there's nothing there. So, okay, I gotta stretch my back a little bit. Bear with me. I'm getting old.
Getting there, you just a
that
long
means
way
I
from-
am.
Yeah.
just a long way from.
Crying.
Well, for some reason, my back's tweaking today. I almost said twerking, and that you don't know.
It doesn't matter if it's tweaking, it's got a methamphetamine problem.
Mhm.
Y'all don't want to see me twerk. It's bad enough I did a cartwheel.
Oh,
No,
Twerk
some
it,
of you
baby.
some of you twisted freaks probably do want to see me twerk, but I don't know how.
the cartwheel wasn't the problem, Charles. It was the hangout 2 hours later in the same outfit.
Well, it's because I hadn't left the shop yet.
You came in
Doug-
the hangout in that outfit 2 hours later, man. That was the problem.
Yeah, that's Doug loves to remind folks.
There was no rumors or nothing.
No, can't unsee that, Charles.
For those that wonder what the heck we're talking about, I told people if you send me something weird, I will wear it and do a cartwheel. And I got a girl's one-piece bathing suit with a Shaylee Morehouse's Midnight Scroller picture on it, and I did a cartwheel in it.
And you left it on, and then came into the hangout with a bunch
Yes.
of guys wearing it.
And we're all still in therapy.
We cannot unsee that.
Well, Chris Nealon, if it's a high enough super chat, I'll do my dangest to do twerk. I don't know how, I can't guarantee it'll be a good twerk, but for enough money, I'll never mind.
You don't have that enabled, you don't have that
Prepared.
enabled, do you?
My luck, I'd probably blow an air biscuit while I was doing it. Do what, Tim?
You don't even have that enabled.
So what you're saying is, for enough money, you would turn one live show into a non-family friendly stream, and then go back.
Well,
to regular.
I don't know that
Like
twerking is
other
non-family friendly because I wouldn't show everything. I just
Well,
twerk.
Well, no, but you said that. Well, for enough money, no, never mind. Now we're just
Yeah,
following on
well,
with that one.
no, because I didn't want to have to own up to anything because I don't know what I would do.
I'm willing to be bribed to test it. So. And that'd be funny. Somebody sends me $100 and I go, it turns out I won't do anything.
It's funny. Chris
Now we
Nealon's
know.
probably checking his bank account right now. How much can I afford to lose? Yeah. No, I don't regret. I've said this before. I don't regret the cartwheel because I wasn't trying to look sexy. I was trying to be funny, and I succeeded.
Absolutely.
And I actually did the cartwheel.
Yeah.
And then came into the hangout 2 hours later, and it's still.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Good God on the stick. He won't let people forget.
No, it's just like that video that weren't funny.
I'd be the smart donkey that took it a different route. Okay, got to do a cartwheel in this outfit. So then I'd go and I'd scroll out a cartwheel in that outfit.
Even just the words.
You having problems over there?
No, if I got, I sound greedy, but if I got paid enough, I would try to twerk. I'm not saying I'd be good at it, but I would definitely try to twerk. But not for like, no offense, like $50 or anything, you know.
Oh.
$50 to me is like $250 to others.
Hey, Cliff will twerk for $50.
I know. I ain't no chump. It'd be 52 easy.
I don't know if my body is capable of twerking, but I'll try.
Well, I could twerk once and then never move again.
In case y'all are wondering what a super chat is, under the chat on the watch page, you'll see a $sign. You click that and choose how much you want to bribe me with. It's never mandatory, but always appreciated. By God. Baby needs new shoes and therapy. Anyway.
I was just about to say, Cliffy needs 3/16 rings. I only need $390, and I will twerk wearing a leotard
Cliff,
with
you're a goober.
Jerry Springer's name on it. Yes, I am.
Okay, let me turn the piece so I don't hit the back of the saw.
Nancy said she will be our babe.
Alrighty then.
She's gonna bring real booty.
I thought of doing a TikTok video. Go ahead.
I think Charles had a good idea earlier. I think I need to check my chickens too. So, I'll be RB.
Hopefully not the same chicken.
No, I said hi.
Nah, I don't want to scar those.
It's funny, Chris Nealon wasn't expecting me to take him up on it. You forget who you
In their
talking
counting
to.
change from a coffee can. I may have to go soon so I can feed my zoo over there.
Appreciate you dropping by, sir.
Appreciate you having me. Actually, I should probably go now. They're driving me crazy over here. Tell Tim I love him.
Thanks for being here, sir. All right. Yeah, it runs in the
That was
background.
awful quick. Would you dump it out the door? You're muted. You're muted. There you go.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't dump out the door. I stepped out the door in between the duels.
Oh, I should just stand on the back of the.
Yeah, but one of our other drivers is parked next to me, so I had to go a little bit further back.
Oh. Yeah, that Cartersville TA parking lot when you're in it and it rains because it all runs downhill. That is a very pungent place when it rains.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got a gravel yard. We don't have that problem.
That all runs downhill right there into where all them kids are taking care of everything in that little booth,
Mm-hmm.
and it just stinks.
Excuse me. Checking, see if I like the shape of that.
Yeah, it's
You
just
like the shape of that?
yeah, it's just drawing, Gary. I don't. I ain't that way. Things are disposed of properly. But yeah, there's a lot of drivers out there just nasty.
Yep. Oh, all right. I think we made it to like 2.5 hours yesterday before I say the lightning, the storm knocked out my stuff. But here we are, by golly.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to make this week. I haven't started nothing. I've done nothing.
Yeah, I think John said he was going to try to go live last night, but his computer was being difficult, and
I think he's
Could
out of
never get it
town
working.
tonight.
Jerry
Jerry says, I understand the bottle, but we have like 20 trash cans all over. LOL. I don't have to. Some people don't care unless it's right outside their door. I work on gas pumps, but the poor guys that do, I would not want that job. Yep.
No. I can't get it. It's how hard is it to put your trash up instead of just dropping it out? But that goes back to the earlier conversation of kids these days have absolutely no respect, and
some adults
don't either.
I even at a fast food restaurant, I'll throw all my stuff in the trash and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was very proud of it. There was a little bitty kid earlier held the door open for me at a convenience store. I was like, somebody taught him right.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies first.
Kids are rare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I made it a point to thank him and called him sir.
Yeah.
There's a lot of soldiers around where I live too, because of the Fort Gates right next to me, and I always thank them for their service. Same with police and fire people, but I mainly see police and soldiers.
Yeah. Hey Charles, did you see Chris said check your messenger?
Yeah, unless he said to check it again.
Oh, okay, no. I didn't know if you saw it while I was gone there.
He is.
He decided.
He's waiting for a response by the sounds of it.
Well, I gave him one response, but he's probably sighing because I didn't go for what he said. Because that would be impossible. I can tell y'all after the show, but it wasn't inappropriate. It's just, it ain't going to happen because I just can't say. Oh, he knows. That's why. He wanted me to twerk with one of my enemies. And I said, that's just not going to happen. I say one of my enemies is about my only enemy, so some of y'all can figure it out.
I know the name.
You can say it. I don't care.
I don't remember it. I've heard it more than enough times, but I don't remember what the name is.
Rhymes with Schmushmarity.
Yeah, that was it. The clarity's there now.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah, Russ Clarity wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it with him. But I hope he's well. I was hoping he was in Messenger saying, "I'll give you $1,000."
Really?
You're
you
welcome.
You only got one? I got like 3.
I'd twerk for 500 to 1,000 by a guy. Let's pop a top. It doesn't have to be alcohol.
Fine, I'll deviate from water for this one for you then.
All right.
Monster. Don't you, you're not gonna be able to sleep.
It's funny that some people knew who I was talking about too.
Yep. But nah, they don't have that effect on there, Doug. I could drink 2 or 3 of the big tall ones with the screw-on lids, lay down, and go right to sleep.
We
But I
can
can also
dream.
drink. I can also drink a whole pot of coffee and go lay down, and go right to sleep too. So
Yeah, I drink Dr. Pepper 24/7, so the caffeine doesn't keep me awake. It makes me have to wake up in the middle of the night, but Robin, yeah, me too. So, Chris says it would have been funny as hell, though. Yeah.
hello, Denise.
You all right? Yeah.
Hello, Denise.
You know your fur is falling out all over the place. It is.
Happens with age. Oh, he's talking to his dog. Yep, yesterday he was plucking his dog.
Yeah, we have a Great Pyrenees Husky mix that every time we brush them, you can make another puppy out of it.
This is a Pomsky.
Yeah, I got cats, so our AC vents or registers, whatever they call them, they get a bunch of hair in them.
Oh,
Jerry says you can make it rain singles in Messenger.
yeah.
I like
Yeah,
somebody
we have-
throw a whole change jar at me. Ow.
What? What?
Yeah, we have 5 dogs and 5 cats
We have 2 cats.
I counted dogs last night. We got 15 plus 1, 2, 8, 12, 14 puppies.
I definitely am a dog person,
Nice.
but I can't keep up with their energy fairly, so I don't get one.
We
Yeah.
still have 3 of her pups to get rid of that need homes, and then the litter before that, we got 1 left from that litter. And the other night, we had 4 in the back room back here. And I went outside in the morning, we had 8 more in a different one. And we still got 1 Prego out there.
You get all them sold, you won't be hurting for change. None of my business. I'm just,
Yeah. It goes in spurts. Like last time we had that 1 chocolate puppy and everybody wanted it. So Annie had 3 of them, and that's what the 3 we have left.
nice. You can have a bidding war.
You know, for the last litter, everybody wanted that 1 puppy.
Robin's asking if you got some more
I got some more what?
puppies. I'm
Dogs.
assuming.
Yeah.
No, Robin, you've seen them all. Winnie had 4. And Twitter had 2. The one in the back room back here, she's 10 pounds, so her puppies look like mice, husky colored mice. You know, because ultimately we're breeding for a Pomeranian with a husky paint job.
Ah, very nice.
Trying to keep up that superior camera angle. I want to do it like that, but if you want to see more of the bike, I could do it like that. It's up to y'all. I guess we can do both.
There.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
A little more back stretching, and we'll get right back at it. By golly, thank you everybody for taking the time to be here, including the panel.
Yeah.
We know you have a choice.
Yeah, I'm just honored that you even want me around. So.
Oh, diddly. You're plumb cool, by golly.
Don't tell too many people. You're gonna ruin my bad reputation here.
All right, folks, he is total scum. Avoid the crap out of him.
There we go. Now you're not lying on the show. No.
Diddly do.
I grow up, I want to have a big
Big
that
panel or
Doug
big
does?
panel?
channel.
Oh,
When I
you
grow
got
up.
that. He's got over 100,000 subscribers, so he's being
I've only
facetious.
got 900 and something.
Oh, googly moogly. I've been stuck in the 7,000s forever.
I've only got 900. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
I didn't think I got 50. Like 30 or something there, but
Steve Combs has like 100,000. I mean, 100, and he doesn't have a single video.
Robin Schuss, I've only got 900 and something, Robin. 924, I think is what I have.
And a
Don't write
freaking
that number on there,
Peter
Robin.
Brown has over 700,000. Like, golly Moses.
mm-hmm.
Peter Brown went over to England for the Maker Central thing. And,
Yeah.
you know, of course, Nick Zametti pushed him out there. So he was doing good on his own. And that
I
helped him
designed
out
a pattern for Jamie Page to cut of Nick Zametti. Never heard a word from
It's
Nick
just so you can
Zametti.
ride coattails, you know it.
Yeah, I found that out.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Doug is just about the only big name, big channel size that has ever mentioned me. And that is noted and appreciated. Nobody owes me. I just, bringing that out. And I'm talking about, the bigger channels, not minimizing anybody else.
Well, I mean, it's not that you did that for Nick Zametti. You did it for somebody else that was looking to get his fame out there.
Okay. He led on that he was going to push my name because I was the one that designed it, but
That's
nope,
right.
not a word.
And he did it to Bobby Dukes also, who has millions of subscribers, 2 million subscribers.
Yeah, I designed that pattern too, but nope, nobody
Yes,
heard
you
of
did.
me.
Yeah, and that's when he liched on to me
Yeah,
because that video was going to fall off, and he would lose all those views.
Now, don't get me wrong, folks. Nobody owes me anything, but if you say you're going to tout the crap out of me, tout the crap out of me, and nobody owes me. But if you say you're going to do something, you do it. That's how I was raised. Just saying.
absolutely. Think
yes,
about it this way, Charles. They might have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but have they ever been published multiple times in different magazines?
no, I don't think.
And that's something you've got that they don't.
Yeah, and I even got it book published, but it's the sales suck because it's detailed patterns on page size book. But anyway, what can you do? And yes, Robin, you did mention me, and that is appreciated. A lot of us medium to small channels promote the crap out of each other, and we're not looking for anything back. We just promote each other.
Mm-hmm.
Herb does patterns. I don't.
Watch my channel, and then
Yeah.
I have to remind them that I did it because they didn't watch my channel.
Yeah. Now, Herb does patterns. I don't see other pattern designers competition. I want to be part of the community and promote other people. I always forget some people, but yeah, Herb Hooper has over 100 patterns now. HerbHooper.com. I shouldn't have started naming names. Jerry says the people are completely different. Resin and turners are not going to care much on scrolling. I agree, Jerry. I just talking about when somebody says they're going to do something. But at the time, he wasn't a turner. But Doug has
No, he
mentioned
was not. He was trying to. He's just trying to be famous. Is all he was trying to do.
Yeah.
And then he switched over because he couldn't get that way doing the scroll sawing. So then he went to woodturning.
But I don't want people to misunderstand. I don't want everybody and their dog to say my name just to swell my ego. I'm just big on if you say you're going to do something. That was the part that bothered me.
I got a sticker board. If you got a channel or not, if you send me a sticker, it goes on that board, and I shout you out.
Yeah. Now, there's somebody else. I don't want to name names but yeah, somebody else said the same thing, and I haven't said a word to him since because it pissed me off. He said he'd tout the crap out of me, and even got mentioned in an article using a design I did. And because he said he was going to tout the crap out of me, that's why it bothered me, because his name's splattered all over the place. Anyway, Jerry says, I hate to say it, but scrolling is a tiny aspect of makers anymore. Yeah, that's why my channel grows so slowly. That, and I only do live streams. Jerry says, I have mentioned Charles, but since I am not in the six figures, I'm chopped liver. No, I said I appreciate the medium and small channels that do it as well. Very much so.
Denise, I honestly couldn't tell you why my channel took off like it did. Probably because I'm just me. What you see here is what I do on my channel.
Yeah. When I first started YouTube, I wanted to be the next big thing. And I said, you know what? This is too much work. So I'd be me. I like the real-time interaction. I decided to stick with live streams, except for the occasional, like how to use a spiral, blah, blah, blah.
Personally, I think that's what hurts you. So.
Oh, I don't doubt it, because people don't want to sit through all this.
Back and spend 2 hours to watch all this.
Exactly. And I know that. I mean, I wouldn't mind growing, but it's not my focus anymore. I just want to be out there and try to help people. Chris Nealon says, I'm a returner that loves to watch scrolling. Thank you. Now tell Jerry that. I'm just kidding. It's not. Yeah. And John Cousins brought in a lot of crafters, or had a lot of crafters watching him, so that kind of grew. I believe that's where Robin came from, and a few other people.
Yeah, what happened to all the rest of them?
And he says, I didn't make my channel for subs. I did it for fun.
Yeah.
And Robin, well, I met her on YouTube, and she had me subbing to a lot.
I think I did mine for fun too. It's something to do because I didn't have anything going on. Somebody sent me a video, and I watched it, and then that led to another video, and then that led to watching Nick Zametti, and I watched all of his, and then the other two guys also. And I had a lathe, so I was like, all right, well, I started working on collecting everything I needed to do it. I just started filming. I think I was doing ink pens first.
Yeah, I did over
one video. I went to bed one night, I had 35 subscribers or something like that, and I got up the next morning, I had 1,500 subscribers.
Yeah.
I think
that's what started Peter Brown, who did a colored pencil something or another, and that made him go viral, and it went from there.
It was Bobby Dukes who did the colored pencils in a cup. He was pouring them out of a cup.
No, Peter Brown did too, or something to do with colored pencils got Peter Brown started, and then he went from there. Larry says, I found Charles accidentally. I was looking up something on how to turn a vase and found the one Charles made on the scroll, so I had a cedar. Yep. I lost that in the fire, by the way. I think I did. Jerry says, I was looking at doing more videos a few times, but it takes so long to do videos. It kind of sucks the life out of it. It really does. It's on top of editing. You have to move the camera constantly. You have to operate around the camera. To me, it's a pain in the pie duty.
You put it behind you and have your elbow and crap in it all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. I appreciate, even if I only had 10 viewers, I'd be happy. Just I like what I do, and I'm glad y'all could be here.
Yeah. I found Charles from because of Mark Lindsay. I was watching on his channel, and he sent us over to John's channel, and I found Charles was on John's channel.
I was there that night. He brought everybody over with him.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tim liked my hat, and we're getting married in a week.
You haven't told your wife yet either, have you?
Well, no, I kind of ruins anniversaries.
Yeah. Wait till after the anniversary first.
I'm not stupid. I know when to get the timing right. Yeah, diddly.
Wait till a few days afterwards, so you got a whole year to grovel and make up before the next
Yep.
anniversary.
Yeah, I can't. I'll do laundry. Not John. Jerry says, I've known Charles since like 2012 when we all found the United Federation of Woodworkers. Yep. That was with Laney, wasn't it? Laney Shaughnessy. He was either a member or the guy that started it, but yeah, I think that's how we found each other. 2012 is the year I met my wife and married her.
The guy you were talking about earlier, the big name out there, on Charles
Yeah, 2012 was a good year for me too. That's when I divorced my first wife.
Yeah.
But then the $1,800 a month in child support came in, so I started questioning whether it was worth the option.
Yeah, I mean,
It was.
what's 12? What was I doing in 12? I was driving for Goodwill, I think. Maybe. I was, that funky plant is legal here in this state.
Mm-hmm.
So I was growing that and then driving also. But then eventually I just quit that and grew that plant for a while.
Yeah.
Because that pays really well.
Nice herb.
Larry says, he's talking to Denise. Never mind.
Jerry says 2012 was when he moved to the desert and became a woodworker. First video was Whirligig Wars.
I don't remember what my first video was. I probably didn't even keep it. I had a few videos with Bear Woods that I deleted because, anyway.
But when you delete them, you lose those views,
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't want anything to do with that son of a ding ding.
Just saying.
I hear you.
I didn't really do any trying. I'm not sure why the channel went like it did. It just happened.
Yeah, but I'm happy for you. I mean, and you and others would say, it's easy to get people to go to a channel. Getting them to stay is where the work goes in.
Yeah.
And quite possibly because I am how I am. I'm not fake.
Yeah.
And I show my mistakes. If I screw it up, like last week's, I threw it off the lathe right on the floor and broke it all to pieces.
Yeah. The only, in my opinion, the only way I'm different from live streams and behind the scenes is my language.
Well, yeah, that too. I don't swear in mine. And even if I do, you guys will never see it in the video.
Yeah. And fake people stick out like a sore thumb, so they're easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really put all those holes in that disc brake?
They were there.
Okay.
I can't see detail and not edit.
Okay.
That's why so many people hate me.
Because the blade is just a little bit too small. You might just drill a hole with the drill and call it good.
Well, the only reason I do that is because, you're right. I mean, I could, but the drill bit leaves a slight bit of fuzz on top, so I will run the blade through there just enough to knock the little bitty fuzzies off and then take it out. But there's some triangles in there too that I should be using a smaller blade, but I'm not known for my logic. And I love you too, Denise. You'll notice I'm doing all the bigger cuts first. Everybody says, do the smaller cuts. Bull stank. Because if something's fragile, just put your fingers right there by the blade. Unless you sit there with your finger in the blade, you're not going to hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
What do you mean?
excuse me,
I
to each
got
their own.
blisters on the tensioning knob.
You got what?
I got blisters from the tensioning knob and one of your scroll offs.
I got constant calluses right through here because of this knurled knob.
That's got to be rough on your chicken.
Ooh, now that
Wow. I wasn't prepared for that. Wow. Okay. Sorry.
Here's an idea for you, Charles.
It ain't along those lines, is it?
No, but now
Okay.
that you have a 3D printer, you could 3D print a more ergonomic neural knob there.
Yeah, except
That
this is
wouldn't-
JB welded on there.
Ah,
Yes, it
take
is,
it off.
Jerry. Last I saw, it was at 38 hours. It's going till sometime Saturday night.
Robin says knurled nub. I don't want to know.
Knurled knob. It's this thing right here.
Yep.
Knurling is a term, Robin, for the pattern on that nut.
Yeah, it makes it grippable. Now Jerry set the parameters of my 3D printer, and I like the layers are thin. Part of why it takes a while, but it looks very good when it's done. That's why I don't try to change anything. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. By God.
Yeah, the thicker layers give you a lot more print lines and takes
Okay.
less time, but not a good quality print.
Yeah, God love you, but don't read Chris Nealon's comments. You can read the sorry, but the ones from that, don't. Please. Oh, Lord.
I already covered that.
Some people you got to proofread, and I think Chris is headed there.
I got to proofread before I speak most of the time on my own thoughts. So
Same. I'm real good at saying things, but
drink.
yeah,
You
blah,
got him
blah.
all frustrated.
The timing tonight is impeccable. Tim, do you know any good songs? Because I have to. Those chickens are really bugging me tonight.
Oh, but I could get itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini stuck in people's heads, but
Oh.
That she wore for the first time today. You talking about the file that Tim showed, the big Halloween bowl? Oh, I'm quite sure yours will go quicker. I believe it said 50 something hours,
yeah, I
No.
think that's what it took on mine.
something like that. The one that's printing right now said 2 days, 20 hours, and 41 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, He's gonna have to go listen to the song again to get it out of her head.
Okay, I'll be right back. At least keep it G-rated, but sing whatever you want.
That's what you should have done the cartwheel in there, Charles.
Yeah. People think I was pregnant. I'll be right back.
He's not pregnant?
Yeah, about 3 kilograms of full bit that time. Yep.
You need to stop breathing at me. That's awful. Yeah, it is. Bags of fur.
I don't know what other songs.
Getting old. What's that?
Okay, there he said, one horned, one eyed, purple people eater.
Oh, yeah. What do you want, Robin?
uh,
Not watching YouTube. What's on YouTube?
nah, the only request that I ever get this, or song request I ever get is a religious song. Everybody always wants me to sing "On a Hill Far Away."
Why is showing up? I'm watching in StreamYard, Robin. I'm not watching YouTube. I popped the chat.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be watching on YouTube. I'm in a live feed. Well, I got Charles is running on here.
Yeah, welcome back, Nancy.
Oh, Kate Beckinsale. I'll take one.
Ding. Fries are done.
No. It's Robin talking to me.
I know. I forget what commercial that was for, but it was a ding. Fries are done.
Said it looked like I was watching something. I'm just you guys.
Hi.
Hey, welcome
We
back.
can finish this thing,
Nancy's
or you
back
gotta
also,
talk?
Charles.
Who, what, huh?
Peanut
Okay, both of y'all talked. I don't have a clue what anybody said. So we're going to stay quiet now?
Go ahead, Doug.
Now he's trying to fake like he's muted. I'm not stupid.
I'm not muted.
I know. But no, I just checked the printer. It's at 42 hours right now.
Yeah. Jerry said he goes through 3 kilograms of filament in the time it took you to do that one.
Well, that's why he upgraded, because he wanted to go quicker.
Yep.
He's working on a life-size R2-D2.
Yeah.
Jerry's got way
That
too
moves
many
and
toys.
beeps and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he my Day of the Dead lady that I first cut, I don't think it was a live stream, but he vectorized it, but I'm wanting to pull it into the 3D printer, so it has to be an STL, and he sent me a DXF, and I don't know how to do anything with it, but it's appreciated.
I'll have to. So you can convert it to STL through Fusion 360.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But what if I could make STL files out of every one of my, I know Jerry's going to say it needs to be vectorized because of the fact that I use a pen that's going to be really jagged. But if I could vectorize every one of my patterns or bring them into an STL file, I'd probably be sitting pretty. I could sell them for $1 or $2.
Well, and the biggest thing would be getting them from 2D to 3D.
Yeah, that exactly. If I can learn how to do that, that's a start. There may not be a big demand for it, but it couldn't hurt.
Yeah. A good free program for it. It has a hugely steep learning curve. It's called Blender.
Blender, Tinkercad, I've heard of a few.
Yeah, Blender is way more advanced. It's like between Blender and Tinkercad for 3D modeling. If you equate Tinkercad to Paint from Windows 95,
Yeah.
Blender would be like Photoshop from 10 years away from now.
Yeah, I was saying before, my goal is to learn to create files. Now, that's separate from me wanting to convert my patterns into 3D print files, just to see if that market's even there. But I definitely want to learn to design files because, if I can't find what I'm looking for, boom, bippy.
Make it yourself.
Yeah.
And he says, time to start dinner. I'll leave the live running, Charles. Just won't be chatting much.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I could go for some food right now, but I'm here for the people. See, saying I'm suffering.
So I shouldn't start bringing out some Doritos and Cheetos or anything like that.
Yeah, just ain't nothing I can do about it. But I will be. I might whimper in the background, but I don't know that anybody is going live tonight. So, but I
you are.
don't want to. I don't want to overlap anybody. Some people I don't care about. That came out wrong. I meant I can only look out for so many people, and even then, it's not required. It's just standards I set for myself. I may someday change that because I got to concentrate on me at some point. But that sounds arrogant.
Why do you want me to eat pizza?
Because Charles is hungry and he's wanting you to tantalize Charles.
Oh, I'm having
Pineapple pizza.
I got tater chips.
You teased it.
I could open up a can of canned ravioli and eat it on stream, cold out
I
of the can.
love the heck out of ravioli. I always eat out of the can.
I do too.
Closest thing I get to cooking is something in the microwave, frozen burritos.
Yeah, I'm. By the time I'm done for the day, I'm lazy. I pull the cans down, use a plastic spoon or fork. I eat it cold right out of the can. No dishes to wash, no mess to clean up.
Chris Nealon, of all people, telling somebody else to eat pizza in front of me. That's rude. me and Chris Nealon have a history. He's actually sent pizzas to my house. He knows what kind I like. Large stuffed crust hamburger with extra cheese, extra hamburger. Boom, bippy. I would slap a nun for one right now. That wasn't aimed at you, Chris. Cheeseburger and fries. God, anything sounds good right now. Ooh, Lord. We got 17 people watching. We appreciate you.
Charles is going to be ending this live soon because his stomach is talking to him.
I'm trying not to. But I'm just glad that's the only thing talking to me.
Flower's calling my name. Head over there. Kick my dog over into her spot. She's just in the middle of the bed.
Good evening, JP. Hey, Chris says, I'd love to see you slap a nun.
I don't think the nun would appreciate it. Hello, Jamie. Chris Nealon's trying to get me in trouble tonight. Wants to see me slap a nun, wants me to twerk. I wouldn't actually slap a nun. Just to be clear, I don't want any bad rumors going.
They're already out there.
I think we should all band together and keep Charles on the live stream till he finishes the dirt bike tonight.
Chris Nealon says, but they hit back harder. Yeah. Huh. Well, they got the Lord behind them.
I suppose he could if he didn't talk so much.
I've only stopped for stretching in nature. I haven't stopped to talk, mister.
What were you doing to those chickens in nature?
Really, dude?
He was feeding and watering the chickens.
Yeah. You shake it more than twice. You're playing with it.
Family friendly.
I didn't see anything wrong.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because we were talking about crayons and stuff, weren't we?
I did not specify.
Oh, Lord Jeebus. switch on my saw is. Oh, there we go. Come on now.
Step on the pedal.
I don't have a pedal, or I'm not using a pedal.
That's the same one in one of your videos that was you left the enclosure open for it because you had to move it every once in a while. Had to get the wire to hook back right.
Yeah, that was my old drill saw. That was a pain in my pie duty. That was my 18-inch Tegner. Luckily, when I went to get this one, the guy let me pay it off.
Yeah, Jerry. Fusion is very finicky at times. But then again, I've only got the free version. I haven't paid for the subscribed version, so I don't know if maybe that'd make a difference. But
Yeah, I printed something out the other day, and wasn't until it's done that I noticed the guy who designed the file had his name incorporated on it in the back of the piece. So it's like, really, dude? But that's one way to get out there, by golly.
yeah. JP says there's an old nunnery school near where I live, and there's a weather vane on top of the building of a nun giving a kid the cane. He said, do you have a micrometer, Charles? You can measure that knob, and I can make you a TPU ring to slide over it.
I think I have a digital caliper somewhere. I don't know where because I need to clean my shop.
That would work.
If the battery's not dead. 'Cause I'm so organized.
Yeah, I made that mistake once of not having a spare battery for my digital calipers. After that, I bought a whole pack of 25 of them just to make sure I had batteries for it.
Yeah. I think if I wanted to create a knob for this, it would either be larger round or one of those. Dang it, I can't think of the term. Let me draw it. Rounded corners, sort of like that. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That are just a larger round, so I don't have these. Anywho, I had a viewer a while back sent me a wooden thing to affix to that. Well, it was a round thing, but it broke the first time I tried to use it. But God love him for sending it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Star knob, yeah. Excuse me, gee, but
But to be fair, with that 25 pack of batteries, some of the temperature gauges on my CO2 laser take the same battery, so
yeah. I think if I was going to get a first laser, I'd probably want a CO2. I don't know.
It really depends on what you're wanting to do with it.
Mainly cut and engrave, but
CO2 would be faster on both cutting and engraving.
Yeah.
Diode is slower, but you can get much finer detail, like if you're doing like photograph engravings. That diode is much better for that. It just takes a lot longer.
Yeah.
But the CO2 is a lot faster on and the thickness that you can cut. And also it also depends on the materials too. With a diode laser, you can do a limited amount of acrylic, usually the darker colors engraving, and very limited cutting on it. But a CO2, you can cut all the acrylics as well as clear. A diode laser, you have to jump through a bunch of hoops, and it doesn't really work very well to actually engrave on clear.
And from the research I've done, the costs of having a CO2 is you have to have air assist and cooling, water cooling.
Yes. Yeah, so you're looking to get
and exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yep. Which exhaust, you can just run a dryer vent to your back wall in the shop and let it go outside as far as that goes.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd do, and just put a screen over the end of it so bugs don't get in.
Mm-hmm. What I did in my shop when I had my CO2 out in the shop before we actually have it in our living room now inside, but when I had it in the shop, I put just Lowe's was like a $15 or $20 dryer vent, had the flappers on it and the bug screen, just the same as used for a regular clothes dryer vent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My wife
that's
already
nice
knows
there,
I
Chris.
want one. I just don't have, not to sound like a broken record. I just have money.
It could get expensive, especially if you get one like Chris. Like I'm
Yes.
definitely jealous. Mine's a 40-watt Monport with which I took the internal bed out, and I think it was Light Objects uh, adjustable Z bed that gives me a 8x12 work area.
Yeah.
Currently.
Do you have the K40?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because I've
Monport.
been hearing about that one. The
Mhm.
For those that don't know, a pass through means you can do larger projects and it literally passes through the machine.
The glass tube lasers depends on the wattage. The 40-watt, like mine would use, is about $200. You get up into 130, 150 watts, and you're looking at 700, 800 up to 1,000 plus, depending on which
Googling,
brand you get.
Jamie sent me a picture of the weather vane. Let me I'll say, what you call it? God words. Screen share.
Yeah. Well, you're doing that, Charles. Oh, never mind. There it goes.
That's a heck of a thing to have on a religious institution. Good God. I mean, I understand sense of humor, but that's not real good advertising. Holy monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, K40 I've heard good things about.
Yeah, it's a good start learning to see if that's something you're really interested in before you're sinking thousands of dollars into larger ones.
Yeah. I
Uh,
know my brother wants to try it too, but yeah, money. But yeah, K40 I'd probably look into if I had the
yeah,
funds.
and here or once I get the funds, I'm actually going to gut the insides out of my K40 and take it from an 8x12 work area to a 12x24.
Yeah,
Build an enclosure for electronics outside and build an upgrade to I'll probably use linear rails and I'll get some more speed out of it and stability. And
yeah, Doug, is your laser CO2?
No, diode 20 watt.
yeah,
Yeah, that starts with an A. I can't remember how it's pronounced.
I'm not sure if it's a Tezer or Aether.
okay, yeah, mine's
24 watt, but they claim it is 20. So it's got 4 6-watt diodes in it. That's 24 watts if you ask me. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's funny that Jerry says it's actually less than the printer, and he already made it clear he's not parting with any more tools. Like, dang, blab it.
yeah. My diode laser is a 20 watt, and it's pretty much a DIY. I made it into I got a 20x20 work area for it. I just built it with
They're
the
trying to,
extrusion and
yeah, they're just trying to get them out there. I didn't expect nobody to buy it. You know, I just did the video to upgrade my laser.
Yeah.
Set my other one off somebody else. So.
If I could choose, Becker can't be a chooser, but if I could choose, I'd have a diode and a CO2.
mm-hmm.
Well, originally I got it so that I could do the acrylic, so I could do my coins.
Yeah,
Except for, like you just said, you can't do clear acrylic with a diode laser.
And I think that's why, is because it opens up the possibilities if I had
You
both.
can. You have to paint it. You have to do paint on it, then you have to run a test to figure out what speeds to run it at. But
Yeah.
you can do it.
And Doug moved my pallet hole, and I'm also reading comments. Jamie says, reach out to these companies and giving them away, Charles. Worst they can say is no. There's plenty of them handing them out. I don't know of a single company doing it, and I'm not real sure I could sell myself real good, if I'm being honest. At the risk of sounding like a whiner, I'm just...
Well,
Yeah.
The bad thing is, so I did the tour, the Laser Master 3. I did a video for it, got it. So then I did the Tezer,
Oops.
did a video for it, sent the tour down to Billy Burt in Texas. O'Toole contacts me again and said they like my channel, my videos are great, and they want to know if I'll do a video for them for their Laser Master 3. Really? But I really considered just editing all the info at my description and getting another laser.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had a video, you know.
Jerry, the guy you talked about at YouTube, that's Further Fabrication. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I just read your comment. Yeah, I've seriously considering building his too. Watched his whole series a few different times there.
And for those that don't know, Tim is an electronic freak. He's brainier than I am.
I got my hands in a little bit of everything.
So does Jerry. You and Jerry got that in common.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which actually I'm actually behind. I got a few more Raspberry Pi Pico videos behind on I need to make.
I have one file that, you know, I'm going to probably need y'all's help figuring it out. When it comes to all the non 3D printed parts, it's a Terminator head with moving eyes and stuff. It involves Arduino and all kinds of crap. I don't. That's beyond my brain.
I can definitely help with that. That's why I started cutting my teeth on with microprocessors, Arduino.
That all I know is Arduino is a Italian sounding name, but besides that, I don't know crap about it.
Yeah, if I turn the camera around, I've got a whole tote stack full of resistors, capacitors. I get all kinds of different Arduino components and
Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi, yep.
Yeah, I think in the end I want to try a diode and a CO2 just to broaden the horizons.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Jerry. I just have to. It'd probably be a little while before I can come up with the cost for that, because I know extrusion is not cheap. The plans weren't expensive. The extrusion is not cheap, but yep, Pi's, Arduinos. I got all kinds of. I got like totes full of stuff that I do in the truck, soldering irons, and I'll tinker and work on. I'm actually working on a. It's a little on the back burner now, but I'm working on an 8-circuit board ham radio that's software defined. It's runs on Teensy 4.1 there, Jerry.
Jamie Page is wanting to know what y'all's thoughts on Lightburn.
Oh, Lightburn, absolutely. if you're going to do anything with lasers, that is the cat's meow for, in my opinion, for control of design software.
Yeah, you can design. You can't design on the other one.
Yeah, you can design. They have a lot of features. I've actually just re-upped my my year a couple months ago there. Paid for another year.
Okay, so how does that work? So I paid for it, and I have it, so it's going to always work. But if there's any updates or anything added to it, I have to update my subscription for it, don't I?
Yes, but it's having like
still work.
Oh yeah, it'll work for till the end of time, as it is. It'll just be wherever your 1 year mark after you bought it, you get a 1 year with it. Whenever the last update was that ended, or will end, that'll be the version that you'll have, and it'll still be fully functional for as long as you want. If they come out with new features that you want, I think if you're just using it for diode, you got the $60 G-code version. And then, but it's only $30 for another year. And they also do a special where if you pay that $30 for another year before your current subscription runs out, they give you an extra free 2 months on top of it. So you actually get 14 months for the $30.
Well, I was just wondering. I know you put the code in, and of course I didn't it took me a minute to figure out where it was. I was waiting for it to show up on the thing that they have you log into, but they send it to you in an email. You know,
Yep.
it never showed up on that thing. I'm like, where the hell's my code? I paid for this, you know. So
Yeah.
take it on the email, put it on it, and of course I have it on this computer here. I don't have a laser hook to it, but I want to design it here. I can put it on a card and take it out to the laser with the laptop, you know. But
Jerry says he loves Lightburn. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Doug. I'll shut up here in a second. Chris Nealon says Lightburn is awesome. It's not expensive and renewal is cheap. Larry says,
Yep.
I have an electronic plug and play circuit board. I wonder if I could use it to build a small laser for engraving pens. A question mark. Jerry says, I forgot I was looking for
The teensy board.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be careful if you're going to do epoxy. I think epoxy puts off toxic fumes.
Yeah,
Not
it's same as
positive.
cutting vinyl records.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the exhaust is for, right?
Technically, yes,
assume.
but if you're using a diode laser for it, you still want to be rather careful. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, careful either way. Yeah.
yeah, I've
No,
actually got. Go ahead, Doug.
No, you're all right.
So, yeah, I got two of the TC 4.1 fully loaded with all the extra RAM and flash on it. They're just sitting there right now. Well, one of them's going to go in that radio once I finish up the 8 circuit boards, but that's
Yeah,
a lot of
Tim started out with a ham radio. Matter of fact, if you find him on Facebook, part of his name is his ham radio, what they call it, call letters or whatever you
call
call
sign. Yep. Mm-hmm.
WKRP in Cincinnati. I mean,
it.
Yep.
Okay.
Does anybody have a question? I mean, the answer for Larry Henry?
It depends. I'd have to see the plug and play circuit board, but most likely you could. It may not be very powerful, but I'd have to see what it's capable of before I could say yes, absolutely you could. But you could also make your own. But you can make your own circuit board too if you wanted to. My Pi Nintendo was a fun one. Yeah, I want a Raspberry Pi 4. I don't have. That's one I don't have yet. I've got the Raspberry Pi Pico W that I've been playing with.
Once again, y'all sound like the teacher on Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
You techie folks.
Mm-hmm.
What is a bris?
I have no idea. You got me.
That could be a Chris Nealon word.
Sometime I'll have. It probably has something to do with what Chris is talking about. But if you do get a CO2 laser there, Charles, when you are aligning the mirrors, I've got pictures to show what happens, but make sure your finger's out of the way when you hit the test button.
Yeah.
I
imagine that glass tube inside those things is like a halogen bulb where you got to be. Never mind, they're usually encased, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to.
But you also don't want to go grabbing wrong pieces of it because
Agreed.
the electricity that excites the CO2 mixture in the laser tube is, depending on your lasers, between 16 and 25,000 volts.
So it'd be a tad bit of a jolt. Yeah.
A little bit, yep.
You definitely never feel it.
No, I plan on, if I can ever get lasers, to be careful with them.
Oh, R2? I'm going to have to go check it out because every other place, they're outrageously expensive. Oh, okay, yep. That
Right.
would.
I'm not reading that, Chris.
I'm not reading it, but it would, that's a good reason to be careful with portable lasers.
And he was being respectful the way he worded it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll wake you up, but put you to sleep. Let me get some of these bigger cuts before I get to those little bitty ones. And I'm pretty confident I'm not going to finish this tonight because my hunger and my tired is. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and end the live stream here.
You forgot to drill your pilot hole in the middle of your stern out there.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I was about to say. I would just say I'm going to be distracted and say, "Crap, I forgot to cut that." And, oh man, that was from that live stream. But I hope you'll consider subscribing, clicking on the bell, clicking on the word all, and not miss anything. But you never know what you'll learn on this show. We do talk about all kinds of things, but of course, scrolling, you're welcome to ask questions, and that's how we all learn. Appreciate everybody taking the time to be here, and I hope you'll come back next time. In the meantime, scroll on.